Hello and welcome back. Here we are, episode 4 with the Ghost Owl, playing Guild Wars 2, leveling a Norn Ranger. We created the character in episode 1. We got to level 2. Episode 2, that second half an hour of gameplay took us from level 2 to level 7 incredibly quickly. Lots to do, lots going on. Then we hit a bit of a dry patch in episode 3, only getting to a third of the way through level 9, and we're now here in episode 4, the final half an hour. So we've been playing just over an hour and a half now, and we are going to hit that level 10. So the first thing that we need to do, we've just got ourselves a vista. There's a merchant around here. There's a merchant, and we've got to find that merchant because my bag is full. You can see it's red here, and we need to clear out our inventory. You're not the merchant. Where is the merchant? I could swear there was a merchant up here. If there was, he's now gone. We need to come down here then and talk to the merchant at the bottom of the hill. So off we go. Back down the hill. There is a quest down here as well. Move and shoot. Monitor calf. Oh, I need to watch that he does not knock me off of here, because I'm thinking that I'm not going to survive that. So we do need to keep our range. Out of range, as we can see there. But that one's not. Let's knock him back a little bit as well. And there we go. We finish him off. Right, so what I can see is down off to the left over here is a encampment. In that encampment is going to be a merchant. We'll empty our bag before we start the next quest. And you can see already, just with killing those few characters, we have progressed to over halfway of level 9. So we're nearly done. We are nearly done. We're not far off at all. This could be an incredibly short episode. The next game that we'll be doing is Star Wars: The Old Republic. Alright, so the next quest. But first of all, before the quest, I need to find somebody who I can sell stuff. There we go. There's an armor smith over here. We can see he's got armor smith next to his name. We're able to jump over that. This is a bad time to there we go. So sell all our junk. We can sell the gloves. These are crafting materials. Miner's bags. These are all like crafting materials. So that's all crafting materials. Now, there was a way to put crafting materials into your deposit all materials. So all the stuff you've got for crafting, let's do that one as well. You can deposit them straight away into your bank, like so, leaving us just with weapons and that's an event item, as is the raven eggs. So let's get rid of that. And this is what we've got left. So, yeah, so anything that you collect, you can automatically deposit into the bank. That is fantastic. Right, throw snowballs at children. Dodge snowballs thrown at you. Fight off any hostile creatures when the children make someone angry. Okay. Okay, that was... So they don't automatically target. What the... There we go. You kind of have to walk up to him. You can't actually target him. Ah, there you go. There's something that appears on the floor. Ah, it looks like you actually have to have a little thing on the floor. Right, okay. So we pick up the snowball. You see, we hold it, and then we throw it on the floor. Like so. There we go. That makes it clear. I'm wondering why, like, literally, I've got somebody targeted, and I can't actually hit them, and it's because it's like a little green area of effect thing. So here we are, throwing snowballs at kids. An interesting challenge, or an interesting task. Oh, ran away. Takes a bit of time to charge up, so when they're running all over the place like that. Oh, literally, I'm now being a muppet. Stop running away. Oh, knocked me, cheeky monkey. Okay. Ooh. Gotcha. One more. One more! There's no snowballs left! Give me a snowball! There's some. We actually run out of snowballs. Take. There you go. Come on. Oh! Look at that. He literally ran away just as we put it down. So he takes a while to use it. There we go. Finally, we finish it off. And we do that one. That's good. Right, next one. What have we got next? Next is inside here is a point of interest. Let's go inside. And we're 1 bar away, or just over 1 bar away from getting to level 10. So next up is we're going to go on the road up here and make our way to the next kind of section of this region, or next area of this region. There's a Son of Svan here on the way up, and we're going to head up to what looks to be some sort of fortress affair here.
More to explore.
There we go. Only half a bar now. Half a bar. But there is a point of interest over here, so let's go down here and have a look at this from a point of interest. And we could actually get to level 10 probably just by killing a few of these things, but we're not going to do that. That is the easy way. We're going to keep going. Going to explore this fortress area. Here we go. And there's also a waypoint here, so let's discover that. And discovering the waypoint there, and we got to level 10, and we smashed it. Leveling up completed, so we completed that. Level 10 rewards personal story. Weapon swapping is unlocked, and Raptor mount is unlocked, but that's because we got the mount on another character. Personal story chapter 2 unlocked at 20. Crafting hero points, so that's telling you where it gets to be unlocked. In the mail, you've now got kind of personal story thing to go to. So you can see on the map here, there is, see this green thing here? That is personal story, as opposed to just exploring the map. So there is actually your own personal story. If we go to the map itself, just to as a reminder, world completion 1%, and we can see the vistas and things we have to find. This is the region that we're in that we still have to complete. And there we go. We got to level 10. Weapon swapping now. So if we go to our character and the equipment, we can now put another weapon in here. So if we take this precise great sword and we put it in, we now have essentially melee combat. So what was a ranger with a bow, we now have a slash, and it's like a combo thing with the first, second and third hit. You've got a maul, so you've got all these different abilities, as you can see here, specific to the ranger with this weapon type. So you can see again, that's pretty cool. But in the middle of combat, so I can start off with the bow and do, barrage, for example. And if as an enemy comes towards me, I can instantly swap and then go straight into melee combat. So, there's not just this ranged combat style. There's definitely a mixture here with the ranger. Obviously, some are just more melee focused, some are more ranged focused, but it's all there. Overall, we got to level 10 in what was just over an hour and a half, so about an hour and 40 minutes, so a little bit quicker than World of Warcraft, but not that matters. We weren't doing it, as I say, from a speedrun perspective. So what do I think personally, having played World of Warcraft to level 10, having played this to level 10? Well, World of Warcraft definitely comes across as being a bit easier, there's no doubt about that, and less complicated. However, what's really interesting, and I do keep going back to World of Warcraft, and I have loved my time in World of Warcraft, and I do intend to go back and play it, as I said, for Dragonflight and for Wrath of the Lich King Classic, is Guild Wars 2 is so cool, and I really wonder if enough people have really given it a go. The graphics are still, this is 10 years old, we've got the 10-year anniversary going on right now. The graphics are fantastic, the environment's fantastic, there's real depth to the game. There's real depth. There's depth in the character. There's depth and detail in the environment. The detailing is absolutely fantastic. There's so much to do in the game. It's very dynamic, and I think it's absolutely a fantastic game. I still come back to why haven't I played this game more, because I really should have played this game much more all the way to the end game, and I haven't done that. And I really think it's because I came into the game pretty much on my own with nobody else. I didn't go and seek anybody else because I was playing other games at the time. And I think, as with any MMO, they're okay on their own. They're meant to be enjoyed with others. There is raids and dungeon equivalents to do. There's all sorts of stuff to do as you go through this game. I think it's a fantastic game. I think even a little underrated overall in the community. I think more people should give this game a go. It is now on Steam as well, so you can even get this game through Steam. Yes, there are some microtransaction stuff in the game. You can get these gems, but it's all cosmetic things. So you can see here, it literally is skins for mounts, armor skins, styles, toys. There are some upgrade things. There's some colours here. What have we got from upgrade things? You can have, and so there's some. Okay, so the only other thing outside of cosmetics that you can pay real money for are things like you can have bigger bags. So I'd say it's quality of life. There is zero pay to win from what I can see right now, right? So you've got an extra bank tab, you've got an extra bag slot, bone pick, character slots. You can have another character slot if you really love your alts. It what looks to be non-cosmetic looks to be very much quality of life. Please, in the comments below, correct me if I am wrong, but that's what it appears to be. There doesn't appear to be any pay-to-win stuff in this at all. There's an auction house. There's crafting we've not even touched on. I think the professions in this are a little bit deeper as well than those in World of Warcraft. Overall, I think this is a deeper, more complex, for sure, game, but I think really rewarding at the same time. The only thing that I do find a bit more complex in this game that I still even played it a bit to get to grips with is things like where the buffs and debuffs are on the mob. Can be difficult to see what's going on when you're new in the game. If there's a group of people and there's all these aura things on the floor and there's all these little buff things coming up here and debuff things coming up here, does look quite confusing at first, and I think will take a bit of time for anyone getting used to. Not quite as clear as something like World of Warcraft, where their buffs and debuffs are, I think, a little bit clearer. But it's one of these things. With experience, it only gets better. But a good example is when you look at this ability here. Holy moly, there's an awful lot of writing there, and it's like having to read it through and remember it all, it's going to take a bit of time. So this is a game I think you're going to have to give a bit of time. Probably a game that appears easy to play at first, probably much more incredibly difficult to master. But there we go. That is the end of episode 4. Guild Wars 2, a Norn Ranger, level 1 to 10 in comparison to playing World of Warcraft. No bad things to say about them. Either one of the games. World of Warcraft, it's still got a huge player base. I think the server selection is a problem for a lot of new players. This game, less of an issue. If we go back to where are we? Character select. I've got a whole bunch of characters on here just because I like playing alts. I like playing different characters. You can see here we're on the Vabi server. This is the one that we've just done. You can see this is a human guardian that I've done. Here's my level 80 necromancer that I have, and then I've got a bunch of other level 10 characters just because I like to give them a try out. There we go. That is the end of Guild Wars 2, leveling 1 to 10, a Norn Ranger. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed these series of videos, if you enjoyed the World of Warcraft series of videos, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It's much appreciated. It really does help us out. It's a brand new channel, and all your help is greatly appreciated. Next up, next series of videos is going to be leveling a character in Star Wars The Old Republic from 1 to 10. Thank you very much. You've been watching The Ghost Owl.